Okay, good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, let's look into this probability question, the counting principle one. This is, as you can see here, it's grade 12, paper one, trial examination, Limpopo question paper. So we are gonna go to question number. Let's check which question number is. Let's check. You can see here probability counting principle. This is question number 10. This is grade 11 work. And then counting principle is question 10, 10.3. It's question 10, 10.3. That's the question we are going to look into today and try to help and answer this question in the best possible way. Let's look at it and then rush to see as to how we can be able to help. So the question says 4-digit codes not beginning with 0. Just underline this, not beginning with 0. It's very, very much important. Meaning, okay, 4-digit codes. Already once you know that there are 4-digit codes, you already know that you are going to need 4 possessions. You are going to need 4 possessions because we need 4-digit codes. Then are to be constructed from the following set of digits. Look at the digits. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no 5. Then we have 6, 7, 8, and 0 there. So how many number of choices do we have? How many number of choices? This is the question you need to ask yourself before any other thing. So how many choices do you have? So always ask yourself this question after going through the given scenario or the instruction. So how many number of choices do we have there? We can say an S equal to how many? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 number of choices. And allow me to remind you that when you are dealing with a counting principle, we don't care about the results. The results I'm referring to the code given. We don't want to see the code, but we care so much about the number of choices we have for that particular position, because we are going to deal with a position to a position. So we deal with position 1, we move to position 2, then 3 until we get to position number 4. So what we look for here are the number of choices we have for that particular position. But in total now, how many number of choices do we have? We have 8 number of choices. Thank you very much. Let's go to 10.1. And then what are the most important thing about this? The question number 1 says, how many 4-digit codes can be constructed if repetition of the digit is allowed? What do we mean by repetition? It's allowed. When repetition is allowed, when the repetition is allowed, when it is allowed, what do we know? We know that there is no change in the what? In the number of choices. There's no change in the number of choices. Whenever they say to you, repetition is allowed, you know that the number of choices that you have are not going to change. They are not going to change. They will remain being 8. But do not forget, some will change because of the restrictions. Remember, already they have told you that in position 1, they have already told that in position 1 or first position, in first position, do not put 0. So for position 1 already, because of that restriction, for position 1, we don't have 8 choices, but for position 1 only because of this restriction, we know that for position 1, we are gonna always have 7 choices because you are not allowed to put 0 there. So if repetition is allowed, so this is our 10.3.1. So what are we going to have there? We are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So for position number 1, how many number of choices? We have 7 number of choices for that position. We have 7 number of choices for that position. And then we are going to position 2. So before you go to position 2, you ask yourself, is 0 allowed now to be in position 2? Yes, 0 can be in position 2. So for position 2, 0 now it's coming back because 0 was only restricted for position number 1, that you should never start your code with a 0. Now in position 2, we can have that 0. So how many number of choices do we have for this position? We have 8 number of choices because repetition is allowed. Remember, the number of choices do not change. So we are just going to have 8 throughout, which is equal to, you can use your calculator. Now remember, this, what do I want to say? I want to say, this kind of probability, it's a product probability. Counting principle, it's a product probability. So after writing your number of choices per position, then you can multiply in between. You multiply, and then you have your answer here as, let me use my calculator there. My calculator will tell me that the answer is 3, 5, 8, 4. So for question this one, it's this one. So let's go to 10.2 to 10.2 to 10.3.2. They are saying to you how many 4-digit codes can be constructed if repetition of a digit is not allowed. Now, when repetition is not allowed, remember, when repetition is not allowed, the number of choices will keep on decreasing by 1. That's very much important. They will keep on decreasing by 1. But now, do we have a restriction? Yes. Let us go to position number 1 first. For position number 1, because it is restricted, we are still going to have our 7 because we are not allowed to have 0. So now, can we use 0 in position 2? Yes, we can use 0 in position 2. But now listen, we have a problem. Whichever number that you are going to decide to use in position 1, you can no longer be able to use in position 2. Why? Because repetition is not allowed, but you can use 0 there. So how many number of choices do you have for position 2? Because 0 is back, just for argument's sake, say you have chosen to use 2 here as a number. So meaning here you can no longer use 2, but you can use 0. So how many number of choices are you going to have? You're going to have 7. Remember, when repetition is not allowed, the number of choices will keep on decreasing by 1 until the end of time. Now, from 7, decrease by 1, 6, decrease by 1, 5. Remember, this is a product probability. You multiply, you multiply, you multiply. Then what will be your answer there? Use your calculator. Use your calculator with me. There we go. The answer will be 1470. Which is 1,470. I hope you guys are following. Remember, why are we always putting 7 in position 1? It's because we are not allowed to use 0. They are saying to us, we can use any other number, but not 0, because they said, do not begin with a 0. not beginning with a 0, meaning for this position, 0 is restricted and cannot be utilized in that position. I hope you are following. Now, why are we keeping having 8? Because repetition is allowed. So you can use one digit as many times as you can. Let's now finalize our question. We have 10.3.3, which says now calculate the probability of randomly. Remember, the probability is probability of something equal to outcomes of that particular something divided by this one, but by the total. And then code which is divisible by 5. There we have interesting word. The word divisible by 5. This is a very key word. Divisible by 5. It's a very, very important word. What does this word divisible by 5 tell you? Divisible tells you that this one, when they are saying divisible by 5, a number is said to be divisible by 5 if it ends with 0 or 5. So, meaning once we are saying if it ends with a 0, you can say by 0 or 5. If it ends with a 0 or a 5, then that number is divisible by 5. So any number you can test. If you have 55, this number you know for sure 5 is a factor to this number. If you have got 20, because it ends with a 0, because this 5 is a factor to this number as well. So any number that is divisible by 5 must end with a 5 or a 0. It must end with a 5 or a 0. So now when we are saying it ends with a 5 or 0, so this ends, meaning the last possession. The last possession is restricted. So it's restricted. So how many do we have? We have 4 possessions. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one, they are saying to you, it must be divisible by 5. So meaning only 2 numbers can qualify to be here. But do we have a 5 there? Look, go back to your number. We don't have a 5. We only have a 0. So for this position only, we have how many number of, because we have 2 number of choices for this position, but from the given digits, we don't have a 5. We don't have a 5, so we don't have this. We are left with only one choice there. We can only put 0 there because we don't have a 5. So we have 1. And then don't forget, this one is always restricted to not start with a 0. Now we are left with 2 positions to fill up. What are they saying? They are saying if repetition is allowed. When repetition is allowed, meaning you can use one number or one digit as many as you can. So what will happen when repetition is allowed? So when repetition is allowed, remember, when repetition is allowed, the number of choices will not change. So how many number of choices do we have here? We have 8, and then we also have 8. So when you use your calculator there, take your calculator, remember after that, you multiply, there we go. We have 7 multiplied by 8, multiplied by 8. Confirm with me the answer there. Your answer will be 448. It will be 448. But these are just the outcomes, right? We need the probability of divisible by 5. Divisible by 5 equal to outcomes of numbers divisible by 5 divided by the total. What is the total? Let's complete this one. What is your total? Your total is from question number 1. There we go. We are going to have 448. You have 448 divided by, divided by what? Divided by, from question number 1, you had total of 4 digits, which is, you said number 1 is 3, 5, 8, 4. Then you simplify this, and then you have your answer there. There you go. For any clarity seeking question, you can always ask, and we are going to be willing to help you. So calculate this one for me and get the answer. So for now, let's stop and take another question. For this one, thank you very much. And then we are done with this one. So let us stop recording this, and then you can have your